Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Today we're checking out Lee Sin with the Starforged Gauntlets. One of my favorite parts about these epic relics is using them to really elevate some of the weaker champions in the game. Lee Sin is one of those weaker champions. He can be quite strong, but you really have to get lucky with powers. And since Lee Sin requires that luck, that makes him much more inconsistent as a champion. Hopefully with the extra mana, we can try to fix that. So the Starforged Gauntlets, if I'm Titanic, +1 starting mana, and then you can find level 2 champions when you invoke or manifest. That's not really going to affect us. We're really just going for that +1 starting mana. That's why we're using the Luminous Orb to get 3 more health so we can get to that Titanic value, which means you have to have 8 power or health. And then we're using the Chemtech Duplicator, so that once we get to those 6 mana gems, which will be faster thanks to the Starforged Gauntlets, all of our spells will be doubled. Now for his star powers, if you don't know, when you play your second spell in a round, give the strongest ally 8/8 this round. So very strong effect, except that you have to play 2 spells in order to trigger it. Then we have Extend Your Senses, +1 starting mana, round start, create a fleeting Twin Disciplines in hand. That Twin Disciplines, a decent combat trick, but it costs 2 mana. So this star power isn't reducing that at all. And then since you have to spend mana on 2 spells in order to trigger your first star power, you're really struggling to have enough mana to play all of these spells unless you're able to get some help from powers. This is really Lee Sin's biggest weakness, just not having enough mana to play what he needs to play. So hopefully this build will really help that out. Now, if you enjoy and appreciate all this Path of Champions content, definitely like and subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, we're trying him out against Aurelion Sol. Let's see how we do. Well, that is pretty lucky. We'll go ahead and grab this. Alright, Karma with Power Overwhelming. Alright, we have Lee Sin. We know we're going to draw him, so we can get rid of that. Although, actually, we are against Karma, which means we're going to hit that 10 mana, which also means our Duplicator will activate right away. Let's get rid of the Gruesome Theater. We can hold on to the rest. We can potentially try to level up and actually end in the very first round.
Master yourself, master your enemy.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire. We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Our enemies cannot hide.
Alright, this should be GG.
The dragon spirit awakens. My land, center your spirit.
Yep, GG. Karma can be quite easy with the Chemtech Duplicator. Alright, not bad. This will be a 5 cost. I think I'll go for the Forge Chief just to see, or just to get a little bit of extra spell mana. Let's see here. Then we'll go for Nami. Nami would also pair up quite well with our spells-based deck. Alright, so we have Sejuani with Unyielding, or Tahm Kench with Mana Flow. I think let's go for that item chest, so Tahm Kench with Mana Flow. Alright, let's get rid of Coral Creatures and Scales of the Dragon. Green Glade Shade Leaf is one of our better cards.
Take the high ground.
There's always faking it on Pablo.
Alright, let's go ahead and see what they do. Alright, we have enough to already kill them, so let's just make sure we don't take too much damage.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
The nice thing is we're already at that 6 mana,
Beware.
so our Chemtech Duplicator is going to go off.
Intruder. Get him.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to kill Tahm Kench.
Confident reinforcement.
That is the really good thing about Lee Sin's power. You can really surprise the enemy with the amount of damage and health you're able to put off right there.
Lands need me.
Alright, let's see if we can push enough damage. Oh, looks like we're already
Our enemies.
already there. Alright, GG. Alright, this is a very nice cheap spell. That'll be great. Always good to get cheap spells for Lee Sin. I think we'll go for the Inspiring Mentor.
Huh? You want me?
Alright, so Poppy with Unyielding. Alright, let's get rid of the scales. We can hold on to the rest. I feel like Poppy would be a really fun champion for them to add to the game. For us to be able to play. Alright, let's use this to buff up our Lee Sin a little bit.
My training is unconventional.
Alright, so since we have one spell down,
How it's done.
let's go like this and try to push a good amount of damage.
Extend your senses.
Alright, Forge Chief, let's also play that. Won't be too bad. Let's see if we can get our Lee Sin leveled up. Probably won't have enough spells here. Let's try to draw, see if we can get anything else that'll help us. That'll be good.
The battlefield must stay with. Oh dear. Our enemies cannot hide. 3 or 2. As the dragon wills.
Alright, they have Unyielding. That won't actually be too great for us.
Prepare yourself.
I think this will go off first. Yeah, I think let's save this. Lee Sin doesn't need it. He's already overkilling the Nexus by a ton. Let's try to buff up the Elusive and hope they can't block that. Alright, almost able to end the game. We're already at 10 mana.
Without some danger.
Ah, crazy. Let's recall this so she doesn't have any help.
Show you how it's done.
Alright, GG.
Center your spirit. Get out!
Alright, I think, we could actually go here for the Ebb, because with that Invoke, because of our Gauntlets, we might actually be able to get some level 2 champions, so that could be interesting. Alright, gold chest. Let's see if we can get lucky with the shop. If we get, like, Spell Slinger, that'd be great. Nab is okay. Sure, that's fine. That's funny. If we grab this, it would pretty much be the same thing that Fizz plays against us all the time. I don't think I'll bother with anything else here. Alright, Game Plank with Perfected Mana Flow. We don't need... Well, Lee Sin's spell is actually quite good. I think getting Nami on the board early would actually be pretty decent.
I need more hands.
I think let's just use a Blade's Edge here and get rid of him.
We're the ones who make progress happen.
Justice be swift.
Pretty good.
Keep it up.
I'll make corpses of them.
Not if you drown first, brute.
Force is meaningless without skill.
Alright, that is actually fine.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Very big and scary Nami. Alright, let's use an ebb and see if we can maybe get another champion. Alright, so nothing here.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
And still no. Oh well. Yeah, that's fine.
Safety will cost you.
My lands need me. Center your spirit.
Alright, let's see if we can get him leveled up.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness. Ride the surging tides.
There we go. That should be GG.
Rise with the surf.
I fight with the dragon's fury.
Let the tide carry you.
Don't really want any of these. I think we'll go for the Vampiric Scepter for Lee Sin, just so we have a bit more sustain. Oh my word. Sure. I'm probably, like, this is the worst video for trying to show how something can normally run. But at least we're getting a whole bunch of fun epics, or legendaries. Alright, Jin, Ashe. Ashe is annoying. Now let's go for Jin with level up. Alright, let's get rid of the Gruesome Theater, although it would be funny to use this against Jin. And even the Scaled Snapper. Alright, having Nami right away, not too bad.
I can do this.
My quest is dangerous, but I will see it through.
We don't have sorcery, right? No, but I guess with the power overwhelming, it's good to just build out our board as much as we can.
To gain the strength of rivers.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, so no Lee Sin, so no Chemtech Duplicator. But let's still try to see how much damage we can push.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Trying to spread out the damage a bit. Just in case they have a stun.
I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
Alright, GG. I think let's go for the Adventurer. I'm actually really liking these cards. They're very good for the monthly challenges because quite often some of these spells can be really helpful. Especially the Destroy a Landmark one against certain opponents. Alright, let's go for the Champion Item Chest. I think let's actually do the Savage Shield for Nami. I'm actually really enjoying playing her. She's doing quite a good job. And I think let's go Bully Fiora with Level Up. Alright, we can get rid of this, Coral Creatures, and actually reroll both of these. It'd be nice to get both of our champions, if possible.
This'll be a blast.
Nami probably won't have quite enough to be able to deal with that. So I think let's maybe sacrifice the Green Glade. Look out. How much damage does this do? 2. Let's just try to do as much damage back as we can.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
My people are counting on me.
I do not think you want to actually be doing that. But, okay. Your funeral, I guess. That is a really nice thing about Legion's powers. You just surprise the enemy and they accidentally kill themselves, underestimating you.
I can't back down.
And there goes half their health.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Alright, let's immediately just stun that. Not that it'd actually be an issue if
Let the tide carry
they tried to kill us. Hey look, we were able to get a champion.
ride the surging tide.
Granted, without the cost reduction we get from Aurelian's Soul, it's not quite as good. Ah, well.
Let the tide carry you. I will find the moonstone. I will save my people.
Alright, so unfortunately we don't have Lee Sin. Let's try to play the Shadow Assassin.
It's fateful.
One banner, one destiny.
Rise with the surf.
So right now we're going to hope that we can get the Shadow Assassin strong enough
New recruit reporting in.
to be able to destroy their Nexus.
Tides. Washed away.
Alright, this should be GG.
Whoa! Hey! What could have been?
I think I'd rather improve the Shadow Assassin. It's another spell, but we just need cost reduction for our spells. Fine. I think we'll grab one of these just for the equipment. Let's go see if we can get something to help us get some cost reduction. So Yasuo with Power Overwhelming. Alright, we finally have our Lee Sin. Let's get rid of these two, hopefully get our Nami. Wonderful.
Think you're fast? Cute.
My people are counting on me.
Try to keep up. Here's our chance.
Alright, not quite enough damage to kill it.
My Master yourself. Master your enemy.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Alright, they're out of mana, so they can't block, or they can't stun any of our attackers.
Zigged. Should have sagged.
I can't.
Prepare yourself.
And there goes half their Nexus health.
Company makes the journey go faster.
Yeah, I think this should be pretty good.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf. I will find the moonstone. I will save my people. Let the tide carry you.
Alright, so this should get rid of both of them. All the level ups.
As the dragon wills.
Boiling seas engulf them.
I could learn from watching you.
The Order rewards its faithful.
Check out these moves.
Alright, so we should be able to just open attack and end the game.
To gain the strength of rivers.
Although they probably have some stuns hidden in there.
Surge forth.
Strike firmly.
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Our enemies cannot hide. Center your spear.
So let's try to spread out some of these buffs. So that they can't just stun one of us
Ride the surging tides.
and be able to survive. Alright, we're already overkilling. We can try to use these combat tricks if we need to.
Ride the surging tides.
Alright, GG. Colossal Hammer, pretty good. Maybe we can get another legendary at the shop. Yeah, that's pretty good power. Go Hard is decent, but we're already generating spells every round, so I think we're fine. Healer, what should we cut? I don't really think we need the Colossal Wave, to be honest, so we can get rid of that. Alright, Misfortune with Power Overwhelming. Let's get rid of most of these, really trying to find our... Not me.
My people are counting on me.
I think let's just attack and see how they block.
Now I pack a punch.
There we go, not too bad.
No prey, no pay.
Master yourself. Master your enemy.
Alright, I think
Move aside, small fry.
this should still be able to work. Yes.
Progress.
Now I pack a punch.
Still enough of a boost to survive.
Yeah, I'm ready.
See? This is progress.
Let the tide carry you. Rise.
Alright. And that's already GG. Ooh, Overwhelm. That's actually perfect for Lee Sin. It essentially doubles your damage. Because your level up attack doesn't fizzle anymore. Out of the gates is good. Sharing is carrying is good. I think since we're already overwhelming the opponent so fast, we might as well double down on that and just go for out of the gates. Let's try to go for that epic shop. So Draven with Unyielding Determination. Alright, let's try to pull out our Lee Sin.
won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
Let's go ahead and kill that so we don't have any blockers to deal with. Granted, they'll probably just immediately play another one. Yep, there it is.
Rise with the surf.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, very solid amount of damage.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
I'm not really worried about that killing anything. Yeah, I think let's just do some damage to their Nexus.
I'll cut your mind.
Yeah, not a big deal. They're both going to level up this turn.
Now I pack a punch. Okay.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
Try to keep up. Prepare yourself.
Alright, GG.
This is progress.
Don't mind if I do.
The dragon spirit awakens.
I think this would be pretty good. We'll mostly just use that for the Hextech Fabricator. Alright, come on, third legendary power. Most of our spells we're creating at the start of the round. I think that would trigger before this. That's alright. Normally we're probably going to overwhelm this in like the second round probably. This would actually be a pretty good spell because it's free. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and just stick with this. So Katarina with Perfected Mana Flow. Gruesome Theater might actually... Well, Katarina will probably have too much health for that. They also have the attack token, so that is not wonderful.
Let the bloodshed begin.
My people are counting on me.
Try to understand. I matter, you don't.
Yeah, it won't really be enough to make a difference, I don't think.
Don't mind if I do.
Ride the surging tides.
Oh, nice. They're too scared to attack, despite the fact that they could just get recalled. Well, I won't complain.
Master yourself. Master your enemy.
Now I pack a punch. This is glorious.
Getting our first spell free from the Hextech Observatory is pretty nice.
Rise with the surf.
Now I pack a punch.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
Alright, let's level him up with this. Then we can attack and
Like it flash.
Center your speed.
end the game.
This is progress.
Don't mind if I do.
The dragon spirit awakens.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, GG. Improving our Inspiring Mentor. Sounds good. So Jinx with Duplicate. Alright, let's get rid of most of these. Trying to get our Lee Sin.
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
Dodge this.
Alright, let's go ahead and try to buff these up a little bit so they can survive.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright, not too bad. We were able to save most of our units. Let's do our Mentor, buff up our Lee Sin a little bit. More units to get the power overwhelming.
Force is meaningless without skill.
See? This is progress.
Oh, great.
So we won't be able to level up our Lee Sin, which will be a little sad.
Rise with the surf.
See? This is progress.
I am the Tide Caller. I will drive back the darkness.
Our enemies cannot hide.
Yeah, I actually shouldn't have played that last Inspiring Mentor just so we could have one extra mana. That would have leveled up our Lee Sin.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, they'll be able to block our Nami, so we won't quite end the game. Alright, we can go ahead and kill her. Make sure he doesn't die. And Lee Sin's gonna level up.
I fight with the dragon's fury.
Oh, great. Nice. Now I pack a punch.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna pass just because it's gonna be faster. That way we can just open attack and end the game.
Plug and play.
See? This is progress.
Now I pack a punch.
Alright, they shouldn't have any way to stop this.
Center your
GG. Alright, I think let's go for the Gruesome Theater. We don't really have the board space for the Double Trouble. So Aurelian Soul with Unyielding Determination. Alright, let's get rid of most of these. Just trying to get both of our champions.
Embrace the current or be swept away.
Let's not actually use that first. We want to save the first spell. We get our mana back.
Now I pack a punch.
Let the tide carry you.
That's pretty awesome.
See? This is progress.
Ride the surging tides.
I think we will just bank the mana.
Back down.
So yeah, this one will die, but It's a lot of damage to their Nexus round 1.
Master yourself. Master enemy.
Alright, let's go ahead and buff up our Nami.
Mind if I do?
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you. Move aside, small fry.
And I think let's go ahead and kill their powder keg so that this doesn't do too much damage.
See? This is progress.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides. The Mirai will never know fear again.
Right. That's annoying. And they got Viego. Oh man, that's perfect.
The order rewards its faithful. The dark beckons.
Let's attack like this. They will hopefully block with Viego, and we will try to surprise and kill him.
Care for a taste of tomorrow?
Of course, they just want to block with my own unit. Well then. Well, this is going to go well.
The heavens diminish without my attention.
Let the tide carry you.
More courage than brawn, I'm afraid.
We're actually going to use this on the Serpent. We wanted to use it to stun Aurelian Soul, but this is just going to drag one of our important units aside, so we can't really have that.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
Command you. Spread your fire.
Alright, so they're at least attacking with Viego, so we can kill him.
I see every move.
It's too late for you.
Alright, we can at least give this
Ride the surging tides.
enough damage to kill
Carry you.
Gangplank.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Alright, so we're saving our elusives, and we're killing Viego. We can potentially just open attack and try to end the game.
Wonder at my creations. I do love an audience.
Walk away.
Alright. Hopefully GG.
Lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, they have... of course. Always forget about unyielding. Alright, let's try to pop that spell shield. Also, with the 8/8... yeah, we really should have enough to barely survive. Although this is going to give them a rally, isn't it? Yeah.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
those double overwhelms are not amazing.
The order rewards.
We have to draw something good. We did not draw something good. Alright, so we probably won't be able to play this because we'll probably attack beforehand. Oh, we might actually have the opportunity to.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
We can't have two people with Overwhelm. That is just... we wouldn't be able to survive that. I mean, we still probably won't survive this, but... Alright, we need to block there. We need to block there.
Leave me be.
It's too late for you.
Alright, so we can barely survive. Also, they're going to be able to attack again right away. Because that was still my attack turn. And they got Volibear. Oh, man.
They'll pay attention. So much for their pedestrian tricks.
I'm thinking if we get lucky with our Ebb, we could maybe pull a spell that would help us out. So Silence and a Follower, the problem is most of their stuff is champions. This would be too much. Let's go for, I guess, this.
Carry you. Ride the surging tides.
I care not whose blood is spilled.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
We pulled another Nami. Oh my word. That is not what I was looking for. Alright, give us something good. None of that is that helpful.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tide.
Well, this will probably be game. I mean, okay, I guess. If that's what you want to do.
Take the high ground.
Alright, so Nami should be able to just buff them up.
Let the tide carry you.
So that this shouldn't kill them.
Surf.
Sure, I guess let's just silence that one person.
Let the tide carry you.
Oh well. Yeah.
You won't.
At least we can kill Aurelian.
You cannot escape.
GG. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, let's get rid of a couple of these. We have our Lee Sin, that's nice. Would have been nice to have him last game more than that one time.
I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
Alright, that is not wonderful for us.
Let the tide carry you.
Come hither, you beasts of glory!
Alright, so she got elusive. That is pretty good. Oh, I used the wrong spell. Ah, well.
Try to keep up.
Alright, at least getting a good amount of damage down, but they're going to get extra mana next round, which isn't great.
What's that one? And that one?
Master yourself. Master your enemy.
It's not a rope, it's a snake.
Alright, let's try to buff up some of our weaker units. Let's go ahead and Blade's Edge that so we can't challenge any of us. So we can block how we want.
I will find the Moonstone. I will save my people.
Also, we can go like this, and I'll probably have Nami challenge Talia and kill her.
Rise with the surf.
Because it's going to go off twice, so that'd be kind of funny.
The dragon spirit awakens.
Washed away.
Oh, Scion. Well, better than Diego. Alright, let's try to end the game and hopefully not get countered by their one spell this time.
Surging tides.
Strike firmly. Prepare yourself.
So that's still... Well, that's annoying. So we won't
Center
try to kill him. Alright, let's attack, and should be GG. We can push other damage if we need.
Our time is over.
So that is stunning Nami. That's not good.
Don't mind if I do.
Our enemies cannot hide.
So pretty much the only damage that's going through is
Now I pack a punch.
Lee Sin.
Rise with the surf.
Don't mind if I do.
Let the tide carry you.
Well,
Rise
not
with the
quite enough to get through both their health bars. So close, though. Man. Alright, at least that rally wasn't that good for them.
The order rewards its faithful.
The one issue is now we have to survive through their attack.
Your favorite star. I created it.
Alright, let's try to buff up Nami. Good thing these guys are scaling out of control. Will they even try to attack? No, they will not.
I'm the forger of stars. Now they'll pay attention.
My lands need me.
Alright, let's go ahead and try this again.
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, hopefully GG. Yep, GG. Alright, so that was a pretty crazy run. Not necessarily the best showcase for this epic relic. Might record another video later without getting so many crazy powers. Even with getting all the extra help though, Lee Sin still isn't amazing. I do think that this relic will help speed up your game plan and can help mitigate some of your bigger weaknesses, but unlike Thresh with using the Disciple of Shadows, this isn't really elevating you massively. It is definitely helpful, but just not as big of an improvement as we're seeing with some of the other champions with their epic relics. So right now, I do need to test it out a bit more, but from what I've played with it so far, I think it's helpful, but honestly, probably not worth spending the consumable to give Lee Sin a rare relic. I think that's probably spent on some other champions since they will still get more of a improvement. Hey, Editor Toast here. Just want to let you know that I did spend a couple hours testing Lee Sin after that video, both with that same build that I was showing, but then also with some different builds such as a reroll build. While the epic relic is helpful, I don't actually think it's worthwhile putting it on Lee Sin. I think you probably want to use your epic consumable on a different champion. And if you are playing Lee Sin, you like playing Lee Sin, maybe try out this reroll build. So either you can go for more of these Z-Drive prototypes that just give you some flat extra rerolls, or if you're decent at not taking too much Nexus damage, or any Nexus damage really, you can go for the Card Master's Gambit. Gives you a little bit of stats, and then when you win an encounter without taking any Nexus damage, you get an extra reroll. Now, Lee Sin can be a very strong champion if you get the right set of powers, which is why these reroll relics are so important. Being able to make sure you get some helpful powers like Sorcery, round start refill your spell mana, Spell Slinger, all your spells and skills cost 1 less, Wild Inspiration, all of your created cards cost 1 less, or some of the other abilities that give you some cheaper cards to play every round, cheaper spells to play specifically, so like Counterfeit Copies, create a 0 Counterfeit Copies in hand, or the ones where you're making a Blade's Edge, or the one that gives you a fleeting 1-cost Forge spell. Any of those are very helpful, because if we take a look at his star powers again, you see that the Twin Disciplines, this costs 2 mana, and normally that's just too much. So being able to have a fleeting spell that even if it does cost 1 mana, that's half your mana saved right there from having to play it every round. So really, being able to get the right set of powers and upgrades to help you out is really more important than the benefit you're going to get from most of these relics, even the +1 starting mana. So while this epic relic is still helpful for Lee Sin, I don't actually think it's worth spending that consumable slot on Lee Sin. Use it on other champions to elevate them and make them feel much more powerful, because sadly that's not the case here. Alright, back to the video. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I hope you have a great day.